What up, what up? It's your man, Alvin Majette here, better known as Notch Bartender, and this is another episode of what? Wine Shop Talk. Y'all already know, man. It's Sunday. You know what I do on Sundays. I come to you on Sundays to talk about wine. Why not? It's my wine day. This is the day I work at the wine shop. This is the day I come and do a lot of reading. I do a lot of studying. Kind of follow up on some things that I was reading about like last week, taking notes, things like that. So today I wanted to come because I had a person that actually been tuning in, and she asked me if I could talk about Chardonnay. So what better way? It's Valentine's Day. So I'm sorry for those who out there who's tuning in. Look, happy Valentine's Day for everybody out there. So I got that out the way. But today, y'all, wine shop talk. So we talking about Chardonnay. Last week, I think I touched on Pinot Noir. This week, it's about Chardonnay. So if you don't know, man, Chardonnay is one of the most world-known or well-known wines there are. I mean, even when it comes to the grape, it's well-known. Chardonnay actually but it derives from Burgundy, France. That's where it's produced mostly from. That's where it basically comes from. Back in the day, long time ago, the Chardonnay grape actually is a crossbreed from the Pinot Noir and the Gaillac grape. It's a crossbreed. So, and the Chardonnay grape, man, is a white grape. If you don't know, it is a white grape. And it is one of the most successful grapes and wines in the world. It has been very successful over a lot of decades. It's easily recognized, of course, and it's easily understood. It has appealing flavors to it. I mean, you're talking about vanilla, you're talking about butter, you're talking about butterscotch, you're talking about butter toast. You have custard, minerals. I mean, you have green apple. You have exotic citrus fruits in there. So Chardonnay is made up of a lot of flavors and aromas. And then the texture of Chardonnay, it blends well with the flavors of the wine. The texture, you get luscious textures. You get creamy, luscious textures. You get full body texture when it comes to Chardonnay. People, wine drinkers, wine makers, wine, enthusiasts, they look at Chardonnay as like the Marilyn Monroe of wine. I look at Chardonnay as like the Cicely Tyson of wine. You know what I'm saying? Like aged, fine wine, classy, just above, top notch, just above the rest. So that's how I look at Chardonnay, man. And look, it's made so many different ways. Winemakers love Chardonnay because they love to use so many different ways of making it. Of course, you have the people that's making it the old world way. Then you have the people that's making it, with a lot of technology in the new world. So you have a lot going on with Chardonnay. Winemakers love to make Chardonnay because like I said, there's so many different ways of making Chardonnay, and it's so popular that winemakers love to make it. And before like the 1960s, Chardonnay was not even really around like that. I mean, it was only just a couple hundred acres of Chardonnay planted besides the ones that's in, Burgundy. Burgundy, France, they're the ones that was producing a lot of Chardonnay. But in the 1960s, other places started coming up, and by 2011, Chardonnay was planted everywhere. I mean, everywhere Chardonnay is planted. You're talking about Chile, Argentina, Australia, South Africa, even, Spain, Italy. You even got Chardonnay now that's planted in Oregon and Washington states. Of course, California, but Oregon, Washington states. So it's all over the map when it comes to Chardonnay. Now, some people, I'm going to tell you, these wine snobs and stuff, when it comes to Chardonnay, I've had people to come up to me and say, ooh, you know, I'm looking for a buttery, oaky Chardonnay. I'm looking for something that is buttery, but at the same time have some citrus to it. And I'm like, what is buttery and citrusy? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out now. But, you know, people have their own expressions of, you know, how they going to express the way their wine tastes to them. So that's just what it is, you know. But like I said, Burgundy is the place that has been producing wines for the, Chardonnay for the longest time. But these other countries have started coming up when it comes to producing this Chardonnay, you know. And winemakers, like I said, winemakers, they love to make Chardonnay because of the different styles and the different aging processes. Some people age Chardonnay in steel barrels. A lot of Chardonnay is, is aged in oak barrels. So that's where you're going to get the vanilla tone. That's where you're going to get the darker color of the Chardonnay. You get those vanilla and you get those buttery tones. You may get a little bit of cinnamon, but Chardonnay does have some citrus to it, you know, some tropical fruits to it. So it kind of depends on what your flavor and what you like, you know, what kind of wine you like. But man, let me tell you, millions and millions of cases of wine is being produced now in America when it comes to Chardonnay. And like I said before, I don't know if I said it, but the Chardonnay actually comes from the Pinot Noir and the Gaillac grape. So it's a crossbreed, you know, it's not a purebred. It's not a purebred, it's a crossbreed. So just to give you a little bit of information about Chardonnay. Now, you already know what it is. I'm gonna take you over here to where our Chardonnay section is at. So let me turn this around for y'all. I'm gonna take you where our Chardonnays are at. So now I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite Chardonnays. Now I only drink Chardonnay in the summertime. I don't really like drinking white wine in the wintertime, but I will. But one of my favorites is this Rhumbras right here. Great Chardonnay, very buttery. You definitely have some citrus tones to it, but very buttery. Now this True Chard is pretty good. Not a bad price at all. It's sitting at $27.99. That's what we have it for. Now the Rhumbras is gonna run you a little bit more. That's about $45 a bottle. You know, but you can always come down here and you have Talbot, which is actually a really good Chardonnay. That actually is a 2018 vintage. And then you have the ones like Bread and Butter. Now Bread and Butter, that's telling you what it is. You know, it definitely has some butter tones to it, some oakiness to it, and it's 13.5 alcohol percent. So you already know. So that's right here, man. So these right here, wines right here are priced at the $20 mark. Then you can come down here. Now Las Fincas make a good actual Chardonnay. I've had Las Fincas before. I haven't had Sea Sun, but I heard it was pretty good. I haven't tasted the Fit Vine, but I heard that was pretty good also. And then you can come down here. Now I have had the Line 39. The Line 39 Chardonnay is pretty good, not bad at all. You know, price point right there at $11. Can't beat it. And then you can come on down here. So right here at Greenway Beer and Wine, we have a nice selection of Chardonnay. Price point starting from around about $9 and it's going up to about $45. So you really can't beat that either. So like I said, just another show about Chardonnay, a good white wine. So if you thinking about, picking up a bottle of Chardonnay and you really don't know what to cook with the Chardonnay, I'm gonna tell you, so Chardonnay goes well with a lot of things actually. But if you want to do something, on the light side of things, some baked chicken breast with some type of butter garlic sauce, some vegetables, some roasted vegetables, or if you're gonna go on the seafood side, you can definitely get some type of shrimp scampi, or some type of Alfredo, fettuccine Alfredo, or some lobster cakes. Anything like that will go well with Chardonnay. The cream sauce that's in the Alfredo will pair well with the Chardonnay because of the acidity levels. And if you're going to do a tomato-based sauce, it goes very well with a tomato-based sauce because of the acidity levels. They match up perfectly. They make harmony. So if you're thinking about getting something to eat, making something with Chardonnay, and you can actually, if you want to, you can cook with Chardonnay. Now, most people, they're going to cook with the Sauvignon Blanc, some type of other white wine. But if you want to, you can cook with Chardonnay. It just kind of depends on your flavor and what you like. But Chardonnay is a hearty wine. It's not a real light wine. It's not a Chenin Blanc. It's not a Sauvignon Blanc. It's not a Pinot Grigio. It's more of a hearty wine. It's a heavier wine. It's full body. So you definitely want to be able to eat some chicken breast, a good nice seafood deal. I mean, just so many things you can pair it with. So check out, man. Pick your bottle up. Pick your bottle up. Check it out. I'm pretty sure you would definitely enjoy a nice bottle of Chardonnay with a nice dinner. It is Valentine's Day today. I might be a little late on this one, but hey, you got next time, or you got this week coming up. Cook you a nice dinner and have you a nice bottle of Chardonnay. Plus, it's a classy wine. So if you want to feel like you're a little classy, dress up, get you a nice meal, have you a nice glass of Chardonnay. So I don't see why not. So you're getting it here, right here from Top Notch Bartender. You ain't got to go nowhere else. Look, I'm going to tell you, where are you going to get this information from? I'm going to give you the information the way you need to hear it, You're not hearing it from the other people. You're hearing it from somebody that you can relate to, I may not describe everything the way it's supposed to be described, but I'm going to give you the detailed, direct information that you need about the particular wine, about the particular cocktail. I'm going to give you the information, so soak it up. So once again, this is Wine Shop Talk with Top Notch Bartender. It's been great. I love the fact that I can come on and give people great information about certain wines. You already know, man, I'm a wine guy. I love wine. I love to work in the wine shop. I'm a wine consultant. So if you don't check me out over here at Greenway Beer and Wine, you can also check my website out. I'm a wine consultant. So I got a website. You can order wine from me all day, every day. And you can order accessories. So go to www.wineshopathome.com/amajet. Once again, I'm going to tell you, go to www.wineshopathome.com/amajet, and that's AMIDGETTE. Once again, I'm going to tell you again, go check the website out, www.wineshopathome.com/AMIDGETTE. You already know, man. Look, my last name is Majet. I'm a dude look, man, my people's originally from France. So why not have some wine? Look, that's what I do. I drink wine. So check me out, tune in. I'm everywhere. I'm on IG, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube. Tune in, comment, ask some questions. Tell me what I need to do better, whatever the case may be. Holla at your man. Once again, Wine Shop Talk with Top Notch Bartender. Peace up, A-Town, damn.